How's it going there, guys? Welcome to the Weeb Lounge. In this character spotlight, Shinobu. She's a pirate now. Soul's daddy. Shinobu is like the very last person I kind of expected to just go sailing with daddy. That is the skull. The skull is daddy. If you didn't know that, Shinobu's dad like floats around with her eternally. The floating skull. Daddy issues. I mean, that's some severe daddy issues right there. This character is a little unique, but let's just go ahead and get into the skills. But the first thing I had to do is scroll all the way down. Special skill. Really nothing special to it. I kind of wish they implemented this a little different. But anyways, special skill, the Astral Seal. Each time Shinobu attacks and hits all enemies on the field, even if just one, it will stack a ghost anchor mark. Her very first action is to basically activate this mechanic. Hence the special skill. She uses it once and now things work, her normal stuff. They could have done something a little different than going that route or whatever. Basically, she comes onto the field, she activates her overall general mechanic, and when I say, each time Shinobu attacks, hits all enemies on the field, it's kind of like a limiter. It's not if she can do it, it's that she can't do it most of the time, if there's more than one. I'm already confused. Okay, let's just go ahead and get into the other skills here. Skill number 1, Soul Bind. Single target physical damage attack and physical defense debuff. We'll add 2 ghost anchor marks to the target. So, there's a couple ghost anchor marks. Keep in mind, single target. Skill number 2, Void Slash. Single target. Physical damage attack and also increases Shinobu's physical attack power along with a slight technique point gauge increase. Now, the amount of attack power and technique point will increase depending on the number of anchors that are on the target, and it can go up to 3 anchors will give you your maximum benefit. But it will also consume 3 of those marks. But the thing is, the attack power buff that you get with it is also a permanent effect. Okay, so she's raising up her technique points. She's permanently buffing her attack. The anchor marks do play into this, how much you're going to get, but this is kind of a long-term character if you see where I'm getting. Plus, if you remember the special skill, each time Shinobu attacks and hits all enemies on the field, well, both her skill 1 and skill 2 and her just normal attacks are single target. I'll expunge or expand or whatever the heck I'm not good at English, whatever. EX skill increases physical attack power. If we happen to have her at 5 stars, will greatly increase physical attack power. Probably a good idea to take her to 5 stars, like I said. In all the other videos, ever since they started giving you 200 memory fragments with the thing, just take her to 5 stars. If you get it during that with the 200, just go. There's no point not to. Union Burst. Soul Liberation. Oh, I could liberate my soul right now, too. I've been busy. Oh, boy. Large single target, once again, damage attack and physical defense debuff. The amount of damage and the debuff depends on how many ghost anchor marks are on the target. Now, up to 8 marks for the maximum effect, but it will also consume up to those 8 marks. I really hope there's a way to really put on a lot of marks, because she has her Union Burst and her regular skill that are going to just start eating these things away. Now, one question that I'm kind of curious about is will the Union Burst itself add marks? Because it says each time Shinobu attacks and hits all enemies on the field, but it has to be just one. I wish they just kind of went with that instead of making us guess and use brain power that I don't have, obviously. It's going to add a mark. So Shinobu is pretty much single target only. Yep. At least that's where she's going to be fairly useful. Let's go ahead and throw her into combat. She's a pirate. I put her in hard mode, told her to go kill a bird. That's what we're doing. Pirates like to kill birds. Remember, other than the parrot, they kill birds. It's what they do. I know this from history. I'm an enthusiast on pirates. I got a jar of dirt sitting around here somewhere. I might have a jar of dirt, but hopefully I don't have anything sitting in my bed waiting for me from a certain... Never mind, I'm not going into the trial. I know you guys know where I'm going with that. It's hilarious. I love it. I do like the Union Burst, though. See how it's got that multiple ticks there? Probably put on the stacks, but we don't know the stacks because she's the only one here. Okay. here's the deal with this character. She's a good single target attacker, and she is exceptionally good at single target physical defense melting. Okay, you know, she will melt through some physical defense when she gets those stacks and starts going. But this character should only ever be used in single target boss battles. That's it. Ever. Like, share, subscribe, hit that notification button. This one's gonna be fairly short. Is this one worth pulling? You know, it's another one of those where I'm going to have to be like TBA or whatever. This character seems like she would be incredibly useful in physical fights against single target bosses. Like, she could be like part of a new meta. Like, a lot of times you see in groups, you know, even multi-target groups, Creditor, Krejita, I call her Creditor, don't get mad at me. Bird dead, we're happy. She's often brought in even on single target because she melts defense so well. Well, Shinobu might have the ability to melt it even more. She might be the go-to now. It really all depends how these anchor stacks work. If they're really, really bad, or they don't stack properly, or they just get consumed too quick, then yeah, maybe it's not going to be that great of a character. But, you know, if they stay up, and like in the Union Burst, it consumes up to 8 stacks, but she should be adding some, and I think she does a total of 6 hits, maybe 7. I'm trying to remember how many hits she does when she does the Union Burst. If you want to play the video back in slow motion to find out, easy to find out, I guess. But if it consumes the stacks when the Union Burst executes, and then applies new stacks during the hits, then I can see this character being very, very useful, because the stacks are going to be there pretty quick, and then all the basic attacks and other things that she does, you know, the stacks are going to be up, and it won't take her long to ramp up either. But if it like consumes them after the fact, then it's kind of a head scratcher. Or maybe it doesn't make a difference. Now, let's say there's 6 stacks on it, and she has 6 attacks. It does 12, drains 8, you're down to 4. I did quick math. I'm good at this. Okay, how many, you know, pumpkins does Miyako have? Whatever. So this is one of those characters that's like, I am really on the fence. Of course, I pushed to get her because I had all the free pulls, and then I would do like little pulls here and there. And yes, I did. Wallet Coon was broke out to get her. I didn't have to go to pity. I had to do a couple of pulls with the money, the swipe. I had to swipe, but yeah, maybe it was worth it. We don't know quite yet, but I have a feeling this character is going to be well worth it for single target fights. You know, arena, no, not arena, no arena. Bad idea to put her in the arena. Luna Tower, she probably could do a little something, and then other than that, not so much. Arena, she'll get murdered. Okay, just put it that way. Because anything in the arena that needs time to ramp up usually don't work unless you're trying to do a special poison build that I somehow made work, and it only works about half the time, so most days I lose. Yeah, it's fine. You know, every time I flip a coin, you know, RNG just hates me. You know, you flip a coin, it's supposed to be 50-50. For me, it's 25-75. I'm on the losing side. It's bad. So this character, you know, it's Shinobu. Everybody likes Shinobu. She got Daddy floating around or whatever. You know, Daddy should have been the one doing the Astral Seal buff, the special skill. He should come out and be like, boof, here's the anchors and stuff, and he throws them on or something like that. A little bit more creative. See what I'm saying? Still a cute character. Everybody likes Shinobu, but the problem is her other versions aren't terribly useful. Yeah, right? I'm guessing 6-star regular Shinobu soon. Speaking of which, Rin 6-star, I'm working on getting the very hard fragments, whatever the heck you want to call them. I'll get it when I get it, and when I get it, I'll have a video up. We'll catch you then.